welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing my subscribers picked my makeup. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I put 2 palettes out, a lip and a liner, and you guys chose. So if you want to know more about that, hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and let's do it. So the palette that won is the Pretty Vulgar palette, which I found to be really interesting because I hear no one talk about this brand. It is a cruelty-free brand, and it is really, really pretty eyeshadow palette. Very, very reasonably priced, okay? That's what I really love about this brand, is it's very reasonable. And then we have a fun eyeliner and a great poppy lip. So I told you guys on Instagram that we would be doing a very simple but natural summer look, so that's what we're gonna be doing. So we're gonna first start with this guy right here, which is just this kind of light shade. And I'm gonna put this all over my lid, as you know I do with almost every look starting out. And then I'm gonna try to use quite a few colors here. So we're gonna go into this guy right here, which is this light baby pink. And I'm just gonna reinforce this area right here. That would be a beautiful base shade for somebody that has a little bit more, maybe like red-haired, so very fair skin. And then we're gonna go into this one right here, which is called Rise. And I'm gonna actually mix it with Unruffled. It's such a beautiful little pinky lavender color. And as you know, I usually build in a transition shade right here, almost all the time. And I'm just turning my brush sideways so I can get into that crease. And also I like this brush, it's the Wavy 144 by Makeup Forever, because as you go back and forth like this, it actually goes on top of that brow bone a little bit, which we talk about a lot, being really necessary for people that have shaped eyes like me, which is a hooded deep set eye. The colors are blending really pretty. This is actually the first time that I have used this palette. I have not used this palette before. Right, now I'm going to switch to a more detailed brush. We are going to go into, let's go into Unveil, which is this one right here. I have no idea what look I'm going to be doing. I'm just kind of going with the flow. This color is extremely pigmented. I'm going to take my brush and just kind of blend this out. This is a good palette for beginners or people that just want a nice neutral palette that is well-made, cruelty-free. It's very similar to the Elle palettes. Of course, you know that those are some of my very favorite drugstore brand of eyeshadow palettes. I think they're so well-made. Because as I'm blending, this actually is kind of wiping off a little bit, so that's just something to note. And then I'm going to take my finger into True Colors, which is this beautiful purpley color here. This is that shimmery color. I think it needs a finger probably, yeah. Oh, that has a ton of fallout. Okay. So maybe a brush that has been wet would be better. So I'm going to do that with my Too Faced Hangover Spray. Okay, so there it goes on really nicely when you do it that way. Not as much fallout. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with Shine, which is this color right here. And I'm going to use that on like a small detailing brush, if I can find one. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just use it on a big fluffier brush so it's not super pigmented. And I'm just going to put it right here in the corner. I always want to blend these 2 colors together. That's a pretty color, actually. Do the PopBeauty Fluid Liner. Still purple in Poetic Plum. All right, so that is done, and we'll throw a liner on underneath the lash line a little bit later. Mascara. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my brows, my concealer, and that goodness, and I'll be right back for the rest of the face. Oh, my one eye is all done and crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just honestly going to put this beautiful color, which is called Nest Egg, and I'm going to run it on the bottom lash line. And then I'm going to take this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Long Wearing Liner in, let's see here, it's called Nude Beige, and do my waterline. And then for a really fun pop of color, we are going to be using the Flower Beauty Bright Peony number 90 for the lips. But I want to tone it down just a touch, just to make it a little bit more wearable. And so I'm going to be using Nude Beauty Pop Beauty Liner. All right, you guys, so here is the final look. I actually get asked a lot if I do bright lipped looks, and so I'm going to try to do them a little bit more often in the next coming tutorials, but I absolutely love bright lips. I just happen to not wear them all the time. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Thank you guys so much for being so active on all my social media and for really helping me choose this. It was so much fun. Again, I had no idea what look I was doing, and I really enjoyed this look. I think it's really pretty, so I hope that you guys loved it. If you have the Pretty Vulgar palette, try it out. There's so many looks you can do with that palette, and I will see you guys in the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Mwah. Bye, you guys.